Hi, this is Kamala Devi, and I'm in the Italian Alps. I'm at a hotel or a pensione that is owned and run by a friend of ours. And I'm sitting on the patio with a 365-degree view. In fact, let me show you what I see. Okay, so we've got cars racing up the runway, and here's first you got to see this truck. There goes a truck. Oh, there's Devin and Michael. But here's the mountains, and some of these mountains, as you can tell, have glaciers on them. So there's snow up in the hills, and this is a nice area for cow pastures, and they've even got gondolas up in the hills. There was they use these gondolas to send fresh milk down the mountain just to our hotel for breakfast. And today I'm going with my lovers to explore castles and vistas. And I wanted to share for a moment about this label of lovers, like what that means to me. A lot of people, when they hear that I have multiple lovers, think, oh, it must be surface, not deep. And I just want to say for the record, that's bullshit. That I do not sacrifice depth for, like the diversity and quantity. All of my relationships go very deep. I may not have like compulsive, like intense amounts of time to spend around all of my lovers all the time, but we do, when we get together, create magic, and I mean that by really opening ourselves and being real with each other, and there's rarely a superficial conversation. So what does it mean to be a lover is really my question. I wanted to share that when I was in Zeg, I had a lot of conversations with a lot of different cultures, and they had different terms, like, friends with benefits and fuck buddies, and attractions and flirtations. And I had this one Greek guy, Kostas, who's excellent at throwing a sex party. And he and I met him, and then I met his wife, and then I met his primary, and then I met his mistress, and then another woman, and he called her his erotic friendship. And there's a word in Greek, I guess, for this special erotic friendship. And he was trying to describe it, and it implies that they're like soulmates, who souls that recognize each other and have this great connection, but they may not make agreements or commitments to each other in the material plane, but there's this recognition, and then they have this erotic dance that they do, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have erotic friends. And I never liked the word friends with benefit, or even calling my lovers friends, because for me the real basis of all of my relationships is love. So my highest ideal is to sit before someone I love and to feel into what is the organic and real, true connection between us. And then to allow ourselves to move in that direction and express ourselves, it may be sensually, or it may be just like sitting with a girlfriend and sharing a cup of coffee and supporting each other. And that might be the full expression of our relationship at that time. But there's an openness in my open relationships to explore what more that could look like. And sometimes that's giving each other space and not seeing each other for up to a year. Sometimes that's being pen pals and writing love letters. So it really, the sun's coming out. It really depends on the individuals that are co-creating the relationship. And there's a big distinction here because I'm talking about my open relationships. I do have friendships that aren't open. And what that means is that maybe they're monogamous, and our agreement is to be very platonic. And I respect that that's how that relationship is, because we honor their other relationship and those boundaries. Or maybe they're a woman and they're not bisexual, and I just honor what's real. And so I love going really deep with my friends and exploring new vistas. And I love this term, erotic friendship. I want to use that more. But I don't want to confuse people when I talk about all my lovers. It doesn't mean I'm having sex with all of them all the time. It just means that that we're open to seeing what expression love wants to take. And I feel very blessed and very abundant to be doing that. And I'm grateful that you're sharing the journey with me. Okay.